Now, today is the so-called last session, but in fact, we have one more session just before your science exam. Okay, I'm sure you're aware of that. Okay, quickly, let me just open up our slides. You can see my slides? If you can see my slides, give me a thumbs up. Okay, Rachel, you did your work. I know why you're telling me now, because it didn't appear, right? It didn't appear in the downloaded answers. So weird. Let's see, what can I do to change this? Hello, Rabiha, you're here. Good to see you. Okay. So let's say Vinoli, Giselle, and Vincent. Okay, Vinoli, Giselle, and Vincent, only three of you. Yeah. Okay, late, you had to go to... Okay, sure, no problem. Okay, I'm going to stop the chat with everyone. Okay, so if you can see my screen, you see that this is the house rules, right? I edited a little bit, so you can see that it's actually a lot shorter, but it is all the same things. Okay, so instead of some point forms here and there, I have rewritten the whole thing. So similar things, but of course, special cases, for example, okay, only use the chat function to communicate. It will not apply for April. The rest of you, if you need to be excused, that means you need to rush to the toilet, get a drink, get a snack. Yeah, then you can actually just go. Yeah. Okay, after you drop me a message in the chat. We were talking about finishing the worksheet. We were talking about Avril's injury. Other than that, I don't think we talked about other stuff other than Rachel's answers, right, not being captured in the Google Sheet. Okay, so if I check the Google Sheet, I can see Ryan, Yunshan, Emma, Janelle, Rabiha, Tamayi, Timothy, and Binuli's answers. Okay, so the rest of you not captured. So yeah, Avril is all right. She even went to school, no? Actually, I think the doctor would have given her MC to stay at home, but she still went to school. Fair enough. Yep. So be very careful, all of you. Okay, look after yourself. This is the period where your physical health, okay, your mental health will be the most important. MC for PE. All right. You must have told the doctor also you're having your PSLE and so on, right? Okay. Now, take note, there is one more session next week. Tutorial 37 doesn't exist. If you take a look at our schedule, you wouldn't see tutorial 37 also, right? Not? Y'all take a look. Maybe I can show you what I have on my own. Okay, this is Miss Day's portal. Can see my portal or not? Okay, so you can see my name, Miss Day. So today, this is our class, our last session for PSLE mock exam 2. All right. So if you check tutorial 37, our last intensity will be for this Saturday. Okay, and then after that, next Monday, you don't see any more signs appearing here, right? Not because we are taking a break next week. Okay, why is it that we are given a break? Because you are having your English as well as mathematics paper, correct or not? So you will attend class for mathematics and English. I think Chinese also there is a session for you, okay, because the exam is on Monday. Okay, so you need to have the tutorial for P6 next week. But science, no need. Why? Because science, we are having it on this day. Can see that now? Revision for PSLE science, tutorial 38. So this is applicable for all the P6 science students. That means be it Monday's group, Tuesday group, Wednesday group, or the Saturday's group, right? Okay, all of us will come together on this particular day. Okay, at 5:30, I have some worksheet for you to practice. Of course, those questions, right? Quite a number of questions. You don't have to do all of them if you don't have enough time. But I will just very quickly run through, the answers for the questions, and I will do quick summary for the entire science syllabus. Okay, and I will focus on those things, especially you tend to make mistakes on, like things to do with define temperature, define heat, define boiling, etc. Those are one of the stuff. Then we also need to talk about like conversion of energy, right? Some things that you are always making mistakes on. Tamai, your internet is lagging. How many of you feel that I am the one lagging? Anyone? No, okay, let me know because this is crucial. Tamai, if you want to log out and log in again, I will let you in. Okay, you cannot hear what I'm saying, right? Okay, so on the 30th of September, 5:30, can see that or not? Okay, I'm saying again, you have worksheet to do. It's just for your quick revision, quick summary, focusing on just a few topics. Okay, but I will be running through as much as I can, a very, very comprehensive recap of all the topics. Okay, and I'll emphasize on the common errors. That is also the time for you to clarify with me any questions that you have. Suppose you were practicing some questions over the weekend and then you cannot answer. Okay, we can bring it to class and discuss. Is it okay? So am I very clear about this? So this tutorial 38 is our final class. Okay. And if you feel that you need the help, come along. I know some of you probably don't have this particular one more session, right? So you think about it. Okay, like for example, some of you today is your last session. If you want to attend this particular session, you need to purchase the tutorial again, right? The credits. So think about it. Talk to the support team about this as well. Okay, see how they can help you. Ken, any other question you have for this particular tutorial? Because we have parents asking, how come there's a revision plus the tutorial? Is it a clash? Is it the same session or what? Okay, it is actually our final session, a combined session. Because your exams on the 1st. No need to come for tutorial on other days already. Everybody come for this last one. Okay, good. So if you are all clear, let's go back to the worksheet here. All right. The diagram here shows a conveyor belt. Okay, shows a conveyor belt. Is Tamai, you are here. Can you hear me now? You sure? If you cannot hear me, just type in the chat. Let me know again. Okay, so you have this conveyor belt, which separates two different types of beads, A and B. So you have a mixture of the beads A and B here. It's being dropped onto the belt. Okay, and then as the wheel Y as well as these unknown wheel are rolling, okay, you can see that the beads A are collected into this container, beads B over here. But if you were to look at the diagram very carefully, do you see that, how come the beads A are like stuck on the wheel, isn't it? Even at this part here, before it drops into the container. Why is that so? Anybody have seen similar questions before? Yes or no? Are you able to tell me what is happening here? How come? Is it because it's sticky? There's glue to stick it on? Or what? Anyone? Okay, I see Rachel shaking the head. Okay, some of you are typing. I can see that. So type your answers for me to see. Okay, good, Tamai. You have seen something similar before, right? This kind of question. Why is it good? Okay, Janelle, that's right. There is something there and you have identified. Okay, so there is some form of traction. Yes, very good, Raviha. You also know this. So where is the magnet? Y is the magnet. And A is actually magnetic material. Fantastic. So wheel Y is actually a magnet. Okay, this is actually made of magnet. That's wire. Okay, so all these are actually magnetic material. So they are being attracted by the wheel. Okay, so you can see it's attracted until this point. Okay, where there is already, or shall I draw it like this? Until this point, okay, you can see the belt, right? It's not in contact with the wheel Y again. okay, anymore, I mean, over here. So at this point, right at this point, it's no longer in contact. That's why the beads will draw into the container. Okay, so what is our answer here? I think if I look at your answers, you've done pretty well. Okay, your answers, yeah, everybody who have done this, you got it right. So this is a magnet. Okay, A is magnetic material. This is non-magnetic. So it didn't stick at all. Okay, do you think you can list down for me other magnetic materials that you know of? Okay, other magnetic materials that you know of. Very quickly. Yes, good. Janelle? Janelle, you want me to help you to rename? Otherwise, later I call your Chinese name. Janelle. Okay. Oops. Where did it go? How come it didn't appear? Oh, it's actually reading my voice. You all see that? Just now I was talking and then all the words came out. The AI is working. All right, back to our slides. Okay, so other magnetic material, you can list down together with steel, right? Iron, what else? Okay, I see some other answers. Hold on, let me just capture it. Good. Yeah, the spelling got to be more careful. So you have nickel. How do you spell nickel? Nickel is spelled this way. Okay, and then we have cobalt. Now, do you know Singapore coins? The coins that we have, they are using now, they are magnetic. Were they magnetic before in the past? No, they are not, right? Yes, because they have actually changed some of the components, the material that is used to make our Singapore coins. The new ones are all magnetic. The old ones are not. Yeah. Okay. Okay, they are now containing nickel, yes, but they didn't have it last time. Let's go on. Branson tested the magnetic strength of magnets A, B, C, and D as shown below. So you have magnets over here, A, B, C, D. He wanted to choose a magnet to be fitted into a door with a cat flap. Okay, this is something that I want to have, but I don't have. Okay, so after the cat has gone through the flap, okay, the flap would close. So depending on his results from the test, right? Okay, which magnet are you going to decide? Hey, how come change name to this? See? Okay, this should be Branson. So which magnet do you think Branson should be using so that the cat can actually pass through the flap most easily? Most easily. Most easily means what? The cat must be able to push this away without a lot of effort. Okay, so the cat, when the cat wants to go through, usually it uses its head to push. So if the magnets are very, very strong, what will happen? The attraction is so strong, it is not possible or not easy for the cat to actually push the flap. Okay, so you must choose something that is not as strong. So which one would you choose? Let's see. Okay, I see answers here. Some chose B, some chose C, some chose A. What would your answer be? Okay, Rachel, you are giving me your answer here. Very good. Yeah, Janelle, that's the answer that you have given me also. Tamai, Avril, yes, all of you chose A. Why is it that we chose A? All of us chose this, right? Correct or not? And those of you who have not done it, you would choose this as well, isn't it? So why? Because this is the weakest magnet. We got this from the experiment because if you compare A and B, all right, B is able to attract two of this, what do we call this? Pins, okay? So two pins at a further distance compared to A, right? So it is stronger than A. Okay, then C at the same height as A, comparing this to, okay, C is a lot stronger, okay, and D is even stronger, correct or not? So this is actually our weakest magnet, and the attraction is not as strong. Very good. So Avril says, it is nearest to the pin and a